Last night on MasterChef Australia,
This challenge is your license to push the envelope.
two teams cooked for the senses.
There's going to be a lot of trial and error involved.
And for the red team, victory.
The lunch with David Chang at Lotus.
We wanted it so badly, and now here we are, we've won it.
But the blue team failed to deliver.
I can't be doing another team elimination. They're getting really draining.
Tonight, they face 2 rounds in an elimination challenge.
You'll be facing the basic skills test.
First, they must reproduce a classic international dish.
I'm absolutely terrified of curries.
Then, 2 hopefuls will put their spice knowledge to the ultimate test.
One slip up and you're gone. Blue team, you're the losing team after yesterday's challenge. Conceptually, there were some great ideas. Unfortunately, they weren't delivered on some aspects.
In the challenge yesterday, the blue team really didn't push the envelope enough. The whole menu failed to reflect our theme of carnival enough.
When they talk about this being a Ferris wheel, do I look at the dish and think Ferris wheel? No.
Therefore, we didn't make the cut.
It's time to go upstairs, gather yourselves, and we'll see you down here shortly.
We're so close just to getting into the top 10, and now we're up for elimination. One of us is going home, and I am terrified it's going to be me.
Skye, you and I have been in a pressure test this week. I feel exhausted.
I think everyone is absolutely exhausted and I'll be giving it my absolute best. The only thing is my nose is running a bit and my ears aren't great, so fingers crossed that we'll be cooking today and not doing a taste test.
They're going to blindfold us and let us taste test in underwater.
I need to gather every ounce of strength I can find in myself and fight.
We won yesterday's team challenge and we've gone out to our beautiful lunch at Lotus with New York chef David Chang.
Welcome, David. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations. I hear you guys did a great job last night.
David Chang, in my opinion, is one of the coolest chefs in the world, and he's now got a 3 Michelin-starred restaurant in New York.
Dan Hong from Lotus Restaurant has created a 4-course menu inspired by David Chang.
It's not often that you get to sit with one of the world's best chefs and just have a lunch.
They're using Japanese ingredients to make American food. Yeah. Well, that's a little bit progressive in a way.
This is the best reward lunch ever.
We've had an amazing lunch. It's always a bittersweet day, this. Unfortunately, we now have to see which of our comrades has been eliminated.
This is a historic moment in the competition. If you go home today, you would have missed out on the top 10 by that much. So close, yet so far. To find out who will be leaving the MasterChef kitchen today, we're pulling out one of our most unforgiving challenges, the basic skills test.
There'll be 2 rounds. All of you will compete in round 1. If you're one of the worst 2 performers of round 1, you will go immediately to round 2. The dish that you're going to be reproducing in round 1 of the Elimination Challenge is
chicken korma.
Oh, yeah. I'm absolutely terrified of curries.
This is how round one's going to work. You will find all the ingredients that you need to make that korma underneath your benches. Except, and there's always a kicker, the spices that you need to make it. That you'll have to figure out and choose for yourself.
Guys, that spice rack is full of beautiful spices. It's up to you to pick whatever spice you want to use that you think's in that dish.
Now, I know what garam masala is and, you know, coriander seeds when they're in the packet and it says it on top, but without the actual names, that's going to be a little bit of experimentation.
You're going to have 30 minutes to reproduce this chicken korma. We'll be looking for the 2 least impressive chicken kormas. The 2 people that cook those will continue on to the sudden death round. It's just a curry. That's all it is.
Your time starts now.
To start my dish, I roast off the mustard seeds, coriander seeds, and mixed spices. I get so confused when it comes to spices that you have to use in Indian cooking. Cumin, I think it is. My background is Lebanese, and I tend to work with a lot of spices, but not Indian spices. This could cost me my opportunity of staying in the competition. The rules for the first round of this elimination is to recreate the chicken korma. It's not a dish I tend to order a lot of, and I don't know how I'm going to make this.
They're all cooking a chicken korma. It's a very mild, creamy curry. I think the ones that trip up are going to be the ones that use those spices clumsily.
Normally, I am the heavy-handed chili master. I've decided to be very, very restrained with the chili today.
The korma that we tasted had a little bit of a bite, but not too much. So I add a bit of dry chili into it. Then I add in some turmeric. And then I taste it. And it's got way too much chili in it. Something has gone wrong and the colour's really dark.
There's really only 5 principal spices in the korma that we presented to them, and they've all picked more than that.
Gary, a lot of them have picked turmeric due to the colour. And it's funny, because the original one has no turmeric in it.
I added a yellow powder, I don't know what it was. I added turmeric.
I think Shani's struggling a little bit there. She's doing what a few of them are doing, which is they've made the base and now they're toasting off other spices and they're making this sort of alchemist-type adjustment to the curry itself, so adding a bit of chili and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and hoping to goodness that they end up with the right combination of flavours. You have just under 10 minutes to go in the first round.
I think that the flavours are pretty good. Then I remember I need to add the saffron, and I'm not sure exactly how much to put in. I grab quite a large pinch and put it in. Once the saffron is in, that's it. There's no removing it.
You've got 3 minutes to go.
I've definitely added too much chili and too much turmeric. I think if I can balance the curry out nice and get the colour right, I might save myself in the second round.
So I've thickened it a little bit too much, I think.
You have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, guys. Tools down. Good job.
I notice that the saffron's quite strong, and I just hope that it's not too overpowering for the dish.
Now is the time for us to taste your efforts.
I am really nervous. I have absolutely no idea if I'm safe or not.
Those almonds are really coarse. That's what comes through. You found the chili, did you, George?
There's no way that's a korma they were expecting. They wanted a very mild curry.
I feel sick.
Is there too much yogurt?
There's a huge amount of saffron. It's really, really strong.
The judges let me know that I've been too heavy-handed with the saffron. There's actually a few of us where the judges aren't 100% happy, so I just hope that I'm not going into the bottom two.
There's no sauce. What I love about a great curry is the sauce. Nice acidity. There's a nice little kick of ginger in there. I like it, actually. It's a good curry. Well done.
I can tell you now, there was only 5 spices in our chicken korma. Cardamom pods, cinnamon sticks, red chili powder, coriander powder, and finally, saffron. There was no turmeric in there whatsoever. I will now announce the 2 people that will face round 2, the final round. The first person to step forward, Jonathan. The second person in the sudden death elimination is Skye.
Jonathan is, nicknamed the Eliminator because when you're in an elimination challenge with him, he knocks you out every time.
This will be the last time that you see one of these 2 guys standing in front of you.
I'm going to work really hard to come home, Kate. I'm going to have to pull together every bit of information that I possibly can and try to get myself out of this hole. I could possibly go home today and I'm just not ready. I really want to become a pastry chef. I'd love to hone my skills in specifically to that area.
I'm in the MasterChef competition, so I can get the confidence that I need to go and open the ultimate French bistro in Sydney. If I end up going home before top 10, I'll be furious.
Jonathan and Skye, it's time for round 2. This is the one where you need to win. It's as simple as that. Your challenge is to name that spice.
This is how it's going to work. There are 10 cloches behind us. Under each cloche, there is a single common spice. Don't overthink it. You have 20 seconds to identify that spice. The first person to incorrectly name one of those spices will be eliminated immediately from the competition.
Here is spice number 1.
The first spice is revealed, and I know instantly it's chili flakes. I use chili flakes in just about everything I cook.
Jonathan?
Fried chili flakes.
Skye?
Dried chili.
You're both correct.
What could spice number 2 be?
I think I'm seeing black pepper. However, it could be mountain pepper. We really need to be sure about this.
It looks like black peppercorns.
Skye?
Black pepper.
Black peppercorns.
You're both correct.
Star anise.
Star anise.
Congratulations, you're both correct. Don't be complacent. One slip up and you're gone.
Let's find out what the next spice is.
The fourth cloche is revealed and I instantly see it's definitely saffron.
Jonathan?
Saffron.
You're both correct. Well done.
Let's find out what the next spice is. You ready?
It's so much harder to determine ground spices from whole spices. Now I'm getting worried.
Jonathan, would you like to reveal your answer? Skye?
Nutmeg.
You're both correct. Well done. Okay.
The first thing I think is it's cinnamon. When I smell it, I get this really strong fragrance.
I think I'm smelling cloves and some cinnamon. I remember that garam masala has star anise, black pepper, cloves, cinnamon and cardamom.
I smell it again, I think, bang, it's cloves. I'm pretty sure it's cloves.
You have 20 seconds to write your answer down.
I hear that Skye, she's writing too many letters. Either she's written ground clove or she's written something completely different.
Jonathan, reveal your answer.
I think the spice is cloves.
When I hold up cloves and Skye reacts, I think one of us has got this wrong and it could be me.
Skye?
I've written garam masala.
I can tell you now that one of you has named that spice correctly and the other hasn't. The correct name of the spice was cloves. Skye, I am so sorry. You're wrong. It's time for you to go home.
I'm really disappointed. I'm really looking forward to creating some amazing desserts.
It's sad to see you go, it really is. You've definitely left us with some moments. A cook with such a big smile and has her own quirkiness and her own thing that we respect dearly.
That'd be quite nice on the salad.
Where did you pick this idea up from?
I just thought of it just then.
Okay.
So.
You're so creative, Skye.
Skye, I'm excited because I know that you'll be able to put that touch of glory on everything that you do that'll inspire others. Skye, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
But unfortunately, it's time for you to leave the MasterChef kitchen. Thank you.
I walk out. This is my last moment in the MasterChef kitchen. And c'est la vie. I've had such a good time, I really have.
The fact that I'm part of the top 10 hasn't even crossed my mind. All I could think about was Skye. I feel my dear friend, I think her time might be up.
Jonathan walks out of the elevator and I just cannot believe that he has now been through 5 team challenge eliminations and come out of every single one of them. It's great to see that he's made it to the top 10, but boy, what a road he's taken to get here.
I love the hard road.
I think Skye's going to forge ahead and conquer the world as only she can do.
Shame to leave the MasterChef kitchen at this point, but I'm so relieved to be at home. I missed you all so much. In a year's time, I'd like to be firmly placed in an amazing kitchen, making unbelievable desserts and learning from the best. Meanwhile, at home, just starting to create my own beautiful, decadent desserts based on Australian native flavours. I hope to become a little bit of a pioneer in that area.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef Australia.
The great thing about Fridays is masterclass.
It's time to celebrate the end of another week with Gary and George.
What more can you ask for?
First up, they put a glamorous twist on steak and kidneys.
Pretty sexy steak sandwich, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Special guest Kylie Kwong drops by to serve up her stir-fried eggplant.
All right?
That was amazing.
And pastry chef Darren Purchase whips up his fruit carnival.
Oh my gosh.
Plus, Cheesemaster Will Studd shows you how to impress at your next dinner party.
I think you could win people's hearts with that.